During the annual Sri Rama Kalyanam ceremony, our family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying idols of the Lord from the temple to the marriage site. Rama Kalyanam, it means the Kalyana Ustav. It means the marriage festival of Lord Ram and Sita. Okay, so they used to celebrate this festival, and this APJ Abdul Kalam's family used to take part in it. They used to decorate and they used to create a special platform for this ceremonies situated, and they used to go to the temple, to the marriage site situated in the middle of the pond called Tirtha, which was near our house. So that river was near APJ Abdul Kalam's house. Okay, events from Ramayana and from the life of Prophet were the bedtime stories of my mother and grandmother would tell the children in our family. So in this, he never felt the differentiation between Hindu and the Muslim. Okay, his whole family used to take part in the Hindu festivals. Okay, wholeheartedly they used to celebrate it, and the stories of Ramayana was a daily bedtime story. Okay, by his mom and by his grandmother. One day when I was in 5th standard at the Rameswaram Elementary School, a new teacher came to our class. So when he was in a 5th standard in Rameswaram, okay, one of the new teacher came. I used to wear a cap which marked me as a Muslim, and I always sat in the front row next to Ramadha Sastri. So as we know that APJ Abdul Kalam, he belongs to the Muslim this one. Okay, so he used to wear a cap which by which he was marked as a Muslim, and he used to sit in the front row with his friend Ramadha Shastri, who wore the sacred thread. So as we know that Brahmins, they wear a sacred white color thread, yes, so that marked him as a Hindu. The new teacher could not stomach a Hindu priest son with a Muslim boy. Could not stomach, it means she cannot tolerate a Muslim boy with a Hindu boy, sitting with a Hindu boy. Okay, in accordance with our social ranking, as the new teacher saw it, I was asked to go and sit on the back bench. Okay, so that new teacher he came and he started, he differentiating between the religion. So he said, according to the social ranking, okay, according to him or according to the social ranking, as APJ Abdul Kalam belongs to the Muslim religion, he should sit at the back. I felt very sad, and so did Ramandha Sastri. Okay, so he felt very bad, disappointed, and even his friend got sad. He looked utterly downcast as I shifted to my seat in the last row. Downcast means sad, being depressed. So he was depressed and he took his bag, okay, and he went at the back bench. The image of him weeping when he fled to the last row left a lasting impression on me. Okay, so he started crying, he started weeping. Okay. Okay. At school, we went and told our respective parents about this incident. So these two children, this APJ Abdul Kalam and Ramadha Shastri, they went and they complained to their parents. Lakshmana Sastri, who was father of Ramadha Sastri, okay, summoned the teacher and in our presence told the teacher that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the mind of innocent children. So he told, okay, it means he was firm in himself, because this Lakshmana Shastri was father of Ramadha Shastri. He never discriminated between the religion, and he didn't wanted to bring or to spread those inequality between the children. So he went and told to the teacher not to spread the social inequality and communal intolerance between the among those innocent kids. Okay, and he also asks that teacher to either to ask sorry or to quit the school and also the island. Not only did the teacher regret his behavior, but the strong sense of conviction Lakshmana Sastri conveyed ultimately reformed this young teacher. Okay, so at the end we came to know that this teacher was regret and he did ask sorry, and also he was changed with the with the thinking or with the thought of this APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, and he changed his mind then. On the whole, the small society of Rameswaram was the rigid in terms of segregation. Segregations means separations of different social groups. Social groups here, it means Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras. So however, my science teacher Siva Subramaniam Iyer, though an orthodox Brahmin, means strict Brahmin, with a very conservative wife, was something of a rebel. Okay, well, this Siva Subramaniam Iyer, he was a science teacher. Okay, though he was orthodox Brahmin, but he did not distinct between any religion or caste. Okay, but his wife was very conservative in this. He did his best to break a social barrier so that people from varying background could mingle easily. Okay, so he was like a rebellion. Okay, he did not believe, or he have never distinct between the religion and caste. So he is working, he is giving his best to preach his words among those people, not to differentiate between any religion or caste. Okay, so he want to break those social barriers among the people. He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people of the big cities. So this science teacher Subramaniam, he used to spend time with Kalam, and also he wished Kalam to develop, to gain a high education so that he can improve the country or he can improve the city. One day he invited me to home for a meal. So Abdul Kalam was invited by his teacher at his home for meal. His wife was horrified at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. So as we know that Subramaniam's wife was very conservative. She did not like other religions. Okay, she differentiated between the religions and caste. So she was not feeling good. She was upset to know that a Muslim boy is coming at her home to have a dinner. Subramaniam Iyer was not perturbed, nor did he get angry with his wife. Okay, to this behavior, his husband Subramaniam, Siva Subramaniam, he knew that his wife is so conservative, so he did not bother about her behavior, but instead served me with him own hands and sat down beside me to eat his meal. Okay, instead what he did, he himself, his teacher, he himself served the food to Abdul Kalam, and he sat beside him to have a meal. His wife watched us from behind the kitchen door. I wondered whether she had observed any difference in the way I ate rice. Okay, so his wife was watching from the door of the kitchen, that how the way he was eating the rice, the way he was drinking water, and the way he cleaned the floor after having the meal. Okay, when I was leaving his house, Siva Subramaniam Iyer invited me to join him at dinner again the next weekend. So when after having a dinner, when he was leaving the house, okay, he was again invited the next week by his teacher. Observing my hesitation, he told me not to get upset, saying, once you decided to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. So Abdul Kalam, he was, he was little bit hesitated to come again in his house because of the horrified behavior of his wife, okay, teacher's wife. So though but this Subramaniam, he told him that not to get hesitate, and he also told him that if you are determined to change the society, the system of this society, the problem, whatever the problem will come, you have to face it. So when I visited the house the next week, Siva Subramaniam Iyengar's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands. So the next time when Abdul Kalam, when he went to Siva Subramaniam Iyer's house, okay, his wife, she herself hold his hand and took him to the kitchen and served herself. The Second World War was over in the year 1945, and the India was about to get the freedom in the year 1947. And the Gandhiji, who is actually known as father of the nation, he declared that Indians will build their own India. Okay, the whole country was filled with unprecedented optimism, and he asked his father to leave Rameswaram for further studies, clear, and he wanted to go to the headquarter in Ramadhanpuram. So he was allowed to go, and his father told him that I know you have to go away to grow. Okay, so he says that yes, one day you have to leave the home so that you can grow, so that you can move ahead in your life. So he also gave the small example of the seagull who he gave the example of the bird seagull who flies over the river, over the sea alone. Okay, and he also does not have the nest. Similarly, APJ Abdul also does not have his own home, so he have to move away from his home to move ahead to do something great in his life. He quoted Khalil Gibran to my hesitant mother. So when her mom came to know, her mom was very sad. So in order to console her, he said in the word of Khalil Gibran that your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughter of life's longing for itself. Means they are not her children, but they are the children of the country, because they are the one who are going to serve the country. They come through you, but not for you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. So he says his mother that, okay, means Kalam's father, he consoles her mother that her children's are not her children's actually. They are going to now serve to the country. Okay, though they have come from her, but they are not for her. Okay, you may give your love. Means she can give her love, immense love to her children, but not your thoughts. But she cannot give her thoughts to them. She cannot she cannot burden anything on them. Okay, they should live their own, and they should pursue their own thoughts.